Ladies and gentlemen, breachers and non-breachers? I really should have thought this introduction more thoroughly through. Welcome back to Into the Breach. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. Boy, oh boy, was that the worst intro that I've ever done? Potentially. Anyway, right, we are on the second island here. We've got our Martin of Iron mech, our Grumpage mech, our Aurelio mech, and we are ready to rock and roll. There are a couple of different places that we could go to. Now, the geothermal station over here, there are a lot of reputation points up for grabs. However, there's also a high threat level detected. And I'm a little bit scared of a high threat level, so I think that we're going to start with Rust Dunes. We need to defend the terraformer and terraform the grassland back to desert. Why would anyone want to terraform grassland back to desert? Maybe the Mech can't come out of the desert? I don't actually know. That doesn't really make sense to me. Anyway, we got our three mechs. We're pretty much ready to rock and roll. What the heck is this? Sand tile. If damaged, turns into smoke. Units in smoke cannot attack or repair. Okay, so we did end up sort of investigating. How much is your HP? 2 HP. That's cool. We did end up having the opportunity to get a couple of smoke weapons just at the end of the last episode, and indeed, we very well may decide to faff around with smoke at some point in the future. Okay. So I think that this is actually probably okay for us here. So I think in the first instance, moving into here is a good idea. Maybe Vice Fist over there. But to be honest, I think we just straight up want to attack. We straight up want to try and attack. Do you give a blast scion? All other Vec will explode on death, dealing 1 damage. What? Okay, so I guess... Okay, so we actually will end up... If we kill this... If we kill this thing, then we will end up dealing damage to everyone. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. I don't love the idea of that. I don't love the idea of that one single bit. Okay, let's undo the move. Let's undo the move. We got plenty of time to work here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move you over there, and we're gonna punch you onto the Vex spawning space right here, which means that you're gonna deal damage to the Blast Scion as well. Ideally, I'd rather not have to deal with the Blast Scion until we need to. I'm also going to use my ability to hit buildings and make sure that they don't get damaged by artillery fire from the Aurelio tank. And that should mean that we're going to be able to block spawning right over there. Now, I did say that I was going to go for the punch. I'm going to go for the punch, so we're going to block spawning in 2 locations. And then, to be honest, I think I straight up want to block spawning in 3 locations as well. I think I just do that. Yeah. You know what? Let's leave it there. Now, I could attack. I don't want to attack. The reason that I don't want to attack is that I still really, really, really want the opportunity to... I still really, really want the opportunity to choose when the enemy starts to explode. I'm just a little bit apprehensive about exploding enemies. Can you really blame me for that? Can you really blame me? Okay. Alright. Turns out that this monster dealt 2 damage. Honestly, that's completely fine. I love that move. I like that a lot. I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, so this is a very, very easy turn for us, right? A very, very, very easy turn. We end up just attacking you back over there. We're gonna end up attacking you to go back over there. Actually, I think I prefer this move. Do that. Do we take damage before we spawn, though? That's the only question. I also need to be very super duper careful. Because if you end up taking damage, then you're gonna end up destroying you're gonna end up destroying adjacent tiles here, which I'm a little bit nervous about. Okay, I think I actually need to reset here, because these guys are gonna explode, and that is gonna be a big freaking deal, because it's gonna deal damage to these civilian units. Yeah, I'm gonna straight up hit you with a reset there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, that is really, really peculiar. Very, very peculiar indeed. So you're still webbed. I mean, honestly, I think maybe upon reflection, we just go for the punch. Wait, what? You didn't explode? Is it only when it's alive? It's only when it's alive. Okay, that is knowledge for you there, folks. That is freaking knowledge for you there. All right. Well, you know what? Now that we know, right? We know. I'm gonna leave you there so you block another spawn. Okay, I mean, if hindsight, if we had the ability of hindsight available, then that would be great. Eradicate all life in front of the terraformer. Oh. Cool. All right, I didn't even realize that we had an action there, but apparently we do, so that's kind of fun. I suspect that we're not going to be able to fulfill the mission if that is the if that is going to happen. Ooh, we've got like a little artillery unit thing over here. That's kind of cool. 2 turns remaining. We're not going to be able to terraform all of the desert as much as I would dearly love to, but we will maybe try our best. We'll try our best. Always try your best, folks. So what do you do? Lob an artillery shot at a single tile. So if we budget out, then we may be okay. This is going to be a problem because we currently have you situated over here. Let me see. We don't actually want to block the spawning, because if we block spawning with the grumpage unit, then we're gonna have a problem. We are straight up gonna have a problem. Also, this beetle is big. Charge forward to damage and push the target. Yeah, so we can't actually afford to deal with that. Not on this turn. Okay, we can easily kill this beetle here. Let's do this. I actually think I straight up want to lob you. Yeah, okay, you know what? Lob you, and then that'll change your target over there, and you're just gonna die naturally. If I move you back, and then I hit you with a terraform, that would kill absolutely everything in the path there. You know what? I actually see a route for us here. So first of all, let's do the terraform. Do the terraform there. And then we're gonna actually move you back into the smoke, because you're not able to actually attack when you're in the smoke, which is kind of nice. And then you've got a cannon to do something with or something. I guess we'll fire a cannon off just for the sake of firing a cannon off, I guess. All right. We're doomed. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I got you. Right. A little bit irritating that we're not going to be able to terraform the entire area, but mostly just because a lack of understanding of the terraforming skill. But that is completely fine. So you're actually attacking over there. You're gonna move right the way forward. Okay, so at this point, our priorities are defend the terraformer. Absolutely a priority. And to be honest, it's a fairly easy thing to do at this moment in time, I think. Right? And then what about if we just knock you further over here? Yeah, and so that pretty much just means that you attack to the location that I want you to attack anyway. Terraforming can actually be done on these tiles over here. Not like it particularly matters, but I guess we'll do it. We don't have any enemy units spawning, so cool, I guess. Let's just move you down here. Terraform the grassland back to desert. Okay, so at the end of this, there's going to be one stinking tile of grassland left, which is painful, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll end the turn there. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. That was problematic, I would say. That was problematic. I didn't anticipate that. So they fought through the cloud of smoke in order to get there. One mech move? Nice. Okay, very, very happy with that. Yeah, I mean, I feel okay about that. I feel like we should be able to perform slightly better on our high threat level mission. Defend the train, fine, and protect the robotics lab. Okay, so it turns out that I had the exact wrong impression about the blast scion, which just about makes sense. I feel like I couldn't nail it first time. Otherwise, I'd be too much of a gamester, and that's not possible. Okay, so is the train gonna move forward, or is the train just gonna stay in a current location? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So we gain extra bonus movement speed because everyone is standing next to the center mech here. So that's pretty powerful, to be honest. The train has got 1 HP, so the train unavoidably has to be saved here. It has to be saved. What is this? Robotics lab? Your bonus objective is to defend this structure. Okay, and it looks like we're actually going to get a core, which is very, very nice indeed. Okay, so you're going to charge forward. That's completely fine. That is completely fine. Moving you backwards is not necessarily a bad idea. It would block the spawn and still keeps us in the game. So let's do that. That allows for free movement of the train. The train is going to move to that position next turn, which I think is absolutely adequate, to be honest. This beetle thing is going to charge forward, though, and therefore is going to wreck the train. So I think that we want to move it back by yet more points. I also really want to keep this thing alive, because keeping it alive is a good idea. We still got 2 moves. So that's completely fine. I'd love to be able to move as well. Honestly, maybe straight up optimizing to try and knock this guy out of the way would be an option. This thing is still gonna charge forward, though. That's the really, really irritating thing. Still gonna charge forward. Still gonna be a big old pain in the backside. But then again, there is not much else that we can really do. I think we just gotta take the damage on Aurelio there. Yeah. Problems. I could just punch you, and that might just be my solution. However, I would really like to advance, if at all possible. I'd like to advance with Martin of Iron up to this point and punch this unit back. That would be really, really great. But then again, this guy's gonna explode next turn anyway, so I mean, like, I guess it doesn't really matter what we do. Okay, I just need to stop procrastinating and just get it done. So go for a punch right there. That frees us up, but we're still in a problematic place. You've got the ability to move. I like this move, but I want to prevent the spawn. I really, really, really want to prevent the spawn. Preventing a spawn is so big. But honestly, maybe... Yeah, maybe we do this. In fact, this is exactly what we do. No. No, this is what we do. The reason this is what we do is because now... Wait, what? You're gonna deal 3 damage? You're gonna deal 3 flippin' damage? He deals 3 damage on a charge. Oh my lordy. I think we gotta go for a reset unless we want to lose our pilot here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I hate that. I absolutely hate that maneuver. Oh, that is nasty. That is absolutely flippin' nasty. Okay, you know what? Let's take a different tack this time. Yeah, much happier with that, actually. So the beetle is just going to run all the way down to the back there. However, still going to end up getting in the way of the train. And we're not going to be able to protect the train unless we move this beetle out the way. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, I feel like that is almost certainly a mistake. Okay, you know what? Let's hope that the killing act happens first. I don't think it will, but you never know. Okay, you know what? We'll... Sure, do that. Do that, and then... Sure. Go for a kill there. I don't like this. I don't like this. Maybe the order of operations works out nicely for us. It does! It does! It works out so nicely for us. Oh, it works out so nicely for us. Oh, that is singularly just about the most excellent thing that I've seen in my entire life. Oh boy. Okay. And we also managed to start the turn next to each other, which I maybe wouldn't necessarily have chosen, but that works out pretty well. Okay. Okay, now we need to think very, very carefully about this. It would be ideal if we were able to knock you out of position, for sure. Yeah, I think that doing this is a great save, right? Doing this is a great save. So we knock you off and we save that. Okay. Excellent. Wonderful. We dodged the alpha beetle. The alpha beetle is a big old problem. Big old problem. I want to attack this tile, I think. So I think what I'm going to try and do is attack this tile and move the unit back. Undo the move. Yeah, so I actually want to head up here. Attack this tile, which maybe seems like a... Don't do it in that order, though. Do it in this order. So Titan Fist in there, still set to attack, but I'm actually going to hit the beetle and therefore turn it into smoke and therefore cancel the attack. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. As order of operations go, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Okay, this train is an absolute nightmare. Who is running a passenger service in these conditions? This is just ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. This is our last turn, though, so we've only got to defend for a single turn. hate this. I hate this. I hate this a lot. There's still a lot of HP left on this monster. It does 3 flipping damage. Oh my lordy, it's so much damage. Okay. Honestly, knocking back this unit would solve half of our problems if we're able to stop that. Yeah, so knocking you into the cloud is an option for us. So that is in and of itself an option as well. We can actually deal a tremendous amount of damage here. We can deal an awful lot of damage. However, I need to save my tank. So that's another concerning development. I think that the solution to this problem over here is complex. This problem with the train is a big deal, actually. This is basically... This is not necessarily too much of a problem. The beetle is going to charge harmlessly into this area if we can, you know, find some way of moving this tank around. But the train is a complex one. The train is a complex one. I wonder if it technically counts if does the train count as a building? That's what I want to know. Does the supply train count as a building? Fire immunity, smoke immunity cannot be pushed by any weapon. But it's very specifically buildings immune. Yeah. Right. Okay. This move to here, knock this clown out. Then we move this guy to here and fire that. Oh, God, this is so difficult. Okay, I think we just need to do it, to be honest. This goes here. That goes there. Okay, we free up you, and you're able to move. Now, this is pretty important. Because... maybe even that was the wrong play, to be honest. I need to be able to knock you all out of whack, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to do this in time. It's also highly problematic because... the range of this individual is not long enough. I don't think we're going to be able to defend this train. Irritatingly. I highly think that this train is dead. I don't honestly think that it would matter. I don't think that it would matter what I do. I still think that it's going to end up dying. Is the train? No, the train is not invulnerable. As we have just learned. Yeah, I don't think it would actually matter what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I guess best case scenario, right? Best case scenario is... we've either got an option to... It's just the range. The range is just not. It's just not substantial enough. Which is the real problem. Maybe if we still had the actions of the mortar tank free, we would be able to deal with this, but we just can't at this moment in time. We also have to bear in mind that we're gonna have a charging beetle coming our way in just a second, which is highly problematic. The smoke is able to block you there, which is just a nightmare scenario for us, really. Fine. We still have to take damage here. I don't think that there's any way that we can avoid... I don't think that there's any way that we can avoid sustaining the damage. Yeah. Maybe it would have been possible in another world, but I guess not. Okay, let's just throw you. We'll just take the damage. The train is going to attack. The train is going to attack, or the beetle is going to move first. Yeah. Oh, that sucks so hard. Sucks so hard. Ugh. Okay, so it turns out that we actually still get one single objective, which is... one single reputation point, which is actually kind of nice. I mean, this is a more challenging area, so... I guess it's to be expected. I'm gonna do this one next, because I'm specifically looking to try and get Lightning Storm. Dangerous lightning will threaten the map. Sure, you know what? Go for it. I'm kind of hoping that we can get some more power grid points at some point. Anyway, we need to protect the power generator, which is over here. Right. Tachyon emission detected. Time pod entering region. Fine. Don't you worry about it. I'm going to make sure that the pod gets back intact. Oh, these flippin' beetles are just crazy. They're just so unbelievably crazy. Righty. Righty, righty, righty. This dude needs to move. That is the one thing that I know. You know what? I think this is the maneuver. I think this is the maneuver. So I think, do you act first? Does the Alpha Beetle act first? I'm gonna hope, beyond hope, that the Alpha Beetle acts first. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a world of hurt. I have no idea what the move order is. Does it say? I suspect that the Alpha Beetle does move first, but again, I have no idea. Right, I want to see if we can try and block a couple of spawns, to be honest. That would be my ideal turn right now. Let's move you back here. We'll move you into the Lightning Storm, which I think means that we're going to deal a little bit of damage. And we're going to move... How confident am I? How confident am I? How confident am I about the flippin' scarab beetle nonsense? No, don't do that. Don't do that either. Just end turn. Okay, so the lightning strikes first. Is there a way that I can see the attack order, actually? Oh, you stupid... Oh my goodness, we actually resisted? Well, we ended up taking casualties anyway, but that's okay. Oh boy. Alright, not my finest performance, I must say. This is not good. Okay, we were super duper fortunate to resist damage there, actually. Protect the power generator, protect the pod, yeah. Alright, so we just need to move out the way, and then these two guys are going to face down each other, which is excellent, actually. Yeah, you know what? Go move over here. In fact, go move over here. Yeah, go move exactly there. Thank you very much. You can stay there. And you can come down here. We're going to take a lot of damage from... Or to prevent spawning, I should say. But I think that I'm okay with that. I think that I'm very, very okay with that. So the attack order is 0 fire damage, environment, 2 to 3 enemy actions. Fine. So you act first. Okay, so I've got that for reference in the future. I should have known. I should have known, but I didn't. Therefore, I'll know for the future. We'll know how to further minimize damage incoming. So far, so okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect execution. Perfect execution. Okay, so it's moments like that that make everything okay. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Do I want to continue to... I don't want to continue to block the spawn, because otherwise we're gonna have problems. Secure the pod. Secure the pod. That is what I'm after, right? That is absolutely what I'm after. Then we're gonna go for... We're not gonna go for a toss. We're gonna go for a punch. The reason that a punch is important is because I think that we're in with a chance of knocking this dude off. Pretty excellent, to be honest. Pretty excellent. It might technically have been better to let the enemy exist and maybe we keep him on a tile, but I don't think that that's necessarily something that we need to worry about. I think that this is totally fine. All right, I love the lightning. I love all of the different little effects that come on any given level. It's very, very cool indeed. Okay, so one Beetle Boy. I'm worried about the Beetle Boys, to be honest. The Beetle Boys are the biggest problem that we have here. Are you gonna web my unit? No, you're not gonna web my unit. That's real good. That's real good. Oh, you did web my unit. Ugh. Well, I hate that. This is a very, very, very restrictive situation for us. Everyone is on low HP. We have to be unbelievably careful. So you can always fire this dude into there. Okay, I think I've got an order of operations here. So we fire this character into here. Yeah. Excuse me. Fire you into there. The beetle is still charging, but that's okay. We punch the beetle into there, which is completely fine. We also need to make sure... that this guy dies. So I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do this. Not like it particularly matters, but we're gonna do that nonetheless to try and hasten his demise. So the lightning is gonna strike first. So fire damage would strike, but it's not going to. So the beetle is gonna end up dying immediately, as is the blast scion. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. If this goes off like I planned it, then I'm going to be pretty happy. Excellent, great kill. Excellent, great kill means that these guys don't explode upon death, which isn't really important, as neither of them will die anyway. So, there you go. Right, we did end up sustaining one little bit of damage there. But you know what? As it turns out, we just about managed. Okay, double promotion. Love it when a double promotion happens. What do we got? Smoke pellets, science class weapon, no matching mech class, 1 power penalty applies. Right. Don't like that. A reactor core, though. That's 3 reactor cores that we've got. Plus 2 mech HP. That's huge. Plus 2 mech HP. That's absolutely gargantuan. All right, we haven't perfected this island. Far from it, to be honest. But we're not too poorly. We're not too poorly off. Right. So where do we want to throw our additional HP? We got 5 HP on both of these mechs now. We've also got 3 upgrades that we can possibly throw out. Dash, charge any distance before punching the target. That seems pretty darn great, to be honest. Also, additional health, additional move points seem pretty great. Given that this is the first run, I sort of feel like I'm feeling out what I want to do. Double shot. I'm gonna take double shot on you. Install 2 upgrades. Throw in a double shot right there. Totally fine with that. Let's give the other HP upgrades to Aurelio. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, what are we after? Protect the coal power plants. Reputation points. I think I'm after power grid points, to be honest. Yeah. Give me this. This is a good mission for us to do, I think. Yeah, quite happy to do this. Right. So Beetle, I kind of want to lure the Beetle to stay on this target. You can go here, and you can go there. Yeah, very, very happy with that deployment. Alright. What are the HP stats? What are the HP stats on everyone here? Got 3, we got 5. The coal power plant is a, you know, it's necessary to keep alive. So we are for sure going to try and take advantage of that. You're going to deal 3 damage, which is rather remarkable, to be honest. Yeah. I think what we're going to have to do is try and maneuver this unit behind either the Blast Scion or alternatively behind the Alpha Firefly. On the other hand, if we're able to take this thing down to 1 HP damage, then we could be in with a chance of killing it, to be honest. Right, I'm gonna go for... If I do that, will that cancel the attack? I don't think it will. Just go for a punch there. I think that this is okay for a variety of reasons. Then, do I want to soak up all of the damage? I don't think I really want to soak up all of the damage. Move you over here. Yeah, move you over here. And then do this. And that'll kill you, and we'll be able to stay safe, I hope. Excellent, so that means that you're going to be fine. And now you move over here, and you move back by 1, and you're going to die next turn. Okay, that is exactly what I had in mind. I must confess, I sort of lost it along the course, along the route. I did lose my way, but I seem to recover towards the end. Right, so, Aurelio, what have you got? I mean, I think this is a fairly easy operation for us, to be honest. I don't think that there's any way of maneuvering this unit all the way up to these spawn points here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do something like this. Uh-oh. You darned idiot, Potato. You darned idiot. It's still fine, though. Still fine. I guess we could actually just punch it straight back. Yeah, punch it straight back. Sure, I guess that's fine. Cancel the attack. We save ourselves a little bit of hassle. We have blocked a lot of units from spawning here. Yeah, I'm feeling quite comfortable with that. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got. Right, the value play is to move... How much HP is that? Okay, the value play is to do a shot right here and then disperse this chap and this chap as well. That saves us a lot of time, effort, and energy. We can also go for a kill. Go for a kill here. I wouldn't quite do it, but it would get us close. We'll go for that. Okay. Yeah. Yep. The only issue is that I need to be here. I need to be here in order to fire. In order to fire in this specific location, which I am determined is what I'm going to do. Yeah, because we can't fire anywhere else. It has to be from this location here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's definitely within range. The only issue is that we currently have this guy within range, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, I would say. So I think we're gonna need to move him out of here. But I don't want to move this guy into range of dealing damage to anyone, because we're going to be moving these two units sideways in just a second. So, you know what? Just give me that unit over there. This unit over here. Move out like so. That's pretty exceptional. And then we can actually go for the kill on this unit right here. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So nothing has taken damage so far. It's very good. We end up stopping another unit from spawning. There is an alpha beetle here. There's no web spinners, which means that it's theoretically quite easy for us to evade. For us to evade the enemies. In fact, I don't even think that this is going to be too difficult to deal with at all. On the contrary, actually. I think that we should manage just fine. First port of call, let's move you out over there. Okay, nice. Nice. And is there any chance that I can get a little bit of additional XP anywhere? I don't think so. Sure. We'll throw it in there. It's good enough. It's a perfect flawless execution. Very, very happy with that. Yeah. There we go. We'll monitor the area, but they're likely to regroup elsewhere. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, take less than 3 grid damage, protect the coal plant, and 1,000 civilians protected. Very, very, very good. Seismic activity, it's the boss fight. We know what we need to do. Destroy the Firefly leader, protect the corporate tower. Totally fine. It's the boss fight. Okay, corporate tower's over here. What can this monster do? What can this monster do? Launch goo in 2 directions. Oh, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. It does 4 damage? Oh man, that is awful. That is awful. Alright. Okay, this is very okay. This is very, very, very okay for me. So I immediately see a way that we can try and get this unit to attack this unit, the Alpha Beetle. To be honest, I think doing that is going to be a great help. We're also going to deal damage to it in the process, not to mention the fact that we're going to be blocking a spawn point, which is really rather nice. The next thing that I think we want to do is try and maybe save Aurelio here. But saving Aurelio is not necessarily that important. It's only going to be 1 damage from the Scorpion. I mean, we could fire at Aurelio to get them out of harm's way, but, I mean, that's stupid. The good news is that the Firefly thing, the boss always goes first, which is nice. Yeah, go here. Do that. It doesn't break the attack, but it's fine enough, I guess. Yeah. Okay. We could attack, we could go for the kill. It might not be a bad idea, even if we do end up taking one bit of damage. Yeah, we're gonna take the damage anyway. Why not take this bug down with us, right? Kill confirmed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright. Oh, yes. I like that. Friendly fire. It's very, very good. Okay, only 2 enemies to contend with here. It's a very, very respectable number. I suspect that there's going to be quite a lot. Okay, two more units. That's completely fine. Now, this is, again, a fairly easy order of operations from my perspective. If I just punch you back... If I punch you back into this tile, that would actually give us... If we sand this tile, then we can actually move... Okay, I'm working through this plan in my head, right? But here's what I'm basically thinking. We move Martin of Iron to here, right? We punch the unit back. The sand tile can be damaged, which means that we either attack it with not Martin of Iron, Grumpage's tank here, or Aurelio's tank. That's 3 damage, so we need to be careful about this. It's a risky play. Alternatively, the not risky play, we can always reset. We can always reset. That's definitely something we can do. The not risky play is to do this, to punch, and then just make sure that the goos miss. Right. I think we're gonna go for the risky play here. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. We can still definitely do something about that. Cool. It paid off. It definitely paid off. Okay. Action available? Oh, you didn't move. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot that we've got 2 actions if you don't move. That was very, very cool indeed. Okay, the boss fights are a little bit longer. Nice, look at that. So we block the enemy spawn. What the heck is this? It's a beetle. It's the artillery beetle. We're detecting increased subterranean Mech activity. All right, this is gonna be fatal unless we can find a way to solve this problem. Honestly, I think that the solution for us is to maybe in the first instance punch this noob over here. I like that move. I like that move a lot. That's a good move. The next move that I think we're gonna want to try and do is try and shift this unit back here. Yep. I'd love to be able to move onto this tile here so that we can prevent the spawning. But I can't. So I think we're actually just going to move here. And then we're going to move you back. Right. The reason that I did that is because we want to get the passive bonus. Mechs gain +1 move if they start their turn adjacent to each other. That's pretty huge, actually. Big if true, as they say. Alright, we still block 1 enemy. It's not terrible. We do need to consider the fact that we're going to have explodey boys on the team now, which is a bit of a big deal. The artillery unit is immovable, actually, unless we fire a cannon at the rock to move it across, but even that is not gonna cut it. So that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. We need to kill this turn if we wanna survive. But that's the only thing that we need to do this turn. Bear in mind. Can I move here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you've got a movement of 4. I think that there is a route that we can do this, to be honest. Taking 3 damage is not a big deal, even slightly. You've got plenty of HP. How much damage is the explosive stuff gonna do? Because here's what I'm thinking at the moment. We move here. We attack right here. Okay. So far, so good. Then we pop it with a double. Oh, apparently because of the knockback, we're actually going to deal more damage than I originally anticipated, which makes my life a heck of a lot easier. Then I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to punch you in that direction. You're going to explode and not deal any damage to anyone else. And we are going to survive. And we're going to survive handily. Very, very, very happy with that mission's progress. Yeah, that was brilliant. Okay, so we lost a little bit of our form early on in the episode, but it seems like we gained it back. So that's not too bad, if I do say so myself. An almost flawless island, you know, a maximum of 5,000 people to save, and we save 4,499. Not bad by any means, on the contrary, but it is what it is. Okay, flame shielding, all mechs are immune to fire. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. What do we got? Science class weapon. There's no point. There's no point in using science class weapons. Prime class weapons. Damage and push all adjacent tiles to the left. That seems super powerful if we can do it, but it does cost self-damage as well, so I'm not exactly over the moon about that. Any class weapon, heal all player units, including disabled mechs. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Smoke pellets, to be honest, I kind of want to ditch smoke pellets. I really do want to ditch smoke pellets. They're kind of garbage, and it costs a heck of a lot of power in order to use, so I'm going to ditch that. All mechs being immune to fire. Maybe. We've got one last weapon slot, so it's really up to us what we want to do right now. I think I might take fire immunity, to be honest. I think I might take fire immunity for sure. Alright, we'll spend reputation in just a second. We'll spend the rest of our reputation, that is. So Artemis Artillery needs flame shielding. Needs to be powered. To be honest, that's completely fine if it does need to be powered. It is literally just needs to be powered once, and it's passive, so that's kind of nice. We'll buy 1 reactor core. We're gonna buy 1 grid power, and then I think that we're gonna buy maybe another 2 grid powers. Yeah, so that gives us 25% or 21% grid defense, which is fairly respectable, to be honest. We're gonna throw our grid power into the Aurelio mech, and we're gonna make sure that it is powered, and that is going to be that, I believe. I mean, I'm pretty happy with my lineup at the moment. The fact that the Grumpage tank has got an obscene amount of damage coming out from this double shot Taurus cannon, it's looking real good. It's looking real good. Island unlocked. By completing 2 islands, you've unlocked Pinnacle Robotics. In future games, you'll be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. How exciting is that? Volcanic Hive, The Last Stand. Okay, so it looks like in the next episode, we're going to be heading to Pinnacle Robotics, which is very, very exciting indeed. I have no idea what that's going to entail for us. I guess you'll have to tune into the next episode to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Obita Potato. Thanks as ever to all of the fantastic support over on the Patreon. We got our 3 mech supporters. We got the Martin of Iron, we got the Grumpage, and we've got the Aurelio there as well. Also, thanks to Banana Nanana and C Senpai for being the 2 $25 plus tier patrons. Tune in next time for some more Into the Breach. I'll see you then. Bye.